Hey, so we're gonna have some fun together talking about how you can breathe through birth. These are your 3 breaths to help you cope through your labor process. I'm Annabelle, RN, BSN, birth doula, and mama, and I'm here to build your confidence in birth. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to stay up to date to my latest content. So you've got 3 breaths in birth, and these might feel awkward to you. You're wondering, why are we doing this? My sister even watched this video and she was like, okay, that felt a little weird. Don't feel weird about this. This is foundational to you coping through your labor, especially when you are doing this naturally, no pain meds. You need something to give you the strength to push through each contraction, and your breath is the foundation. So we're talking about your deep breath, your transition breath, and your birthing breath. Your deep breath is for the active phase of labor. You're just getting into the labor process. You're noticing your contractions are starting to pick up steam. They're getting more and more intense, and you need this deep breath. Then as your active labor peaks and you're about to transition into pushing, you need your transition breath. This is your breath that is going to keep you from pushing, so you don't push too early, but it gets you through that very intense part of labor. And then your birthing breath, this is when you are actually pushing your baby out into this world, and you are going to use this breath with each contraction and with each push. There are 3 things that you need to remember when you are doing your breaths. You need to stay calm, you need to stay focused, and you need to relax. It's very common for moms to tense up in their contraction and when they're breathing, and this tension in your face, in your shoulders, in your arms can cause you to hold your breath. And then all of this is thrown out the window. You're not even breathing anymore. So we wanna make sure you don't hold your breath, and we also wanna make sure you don't hyperventilate where you're just breathing out of control. So let's practice these breaths together. First, your deep breath. Deep in through your nose and out through your mouth. The timing doesn't really matter as long as it is even and calm for you. So just calm and deep in through your nose and out through your mouth. Making sure that you're filling your lungs and your belly, making room for your baby. This is all a sensation and just kind of in your imagination. I'm making space for my baby with this breath. It's a deep inhale and deep exhale. It feels a lot like a cleansing breath. You're just clearing everything out. You're focusing on your contraction, and you are doing this. You are going along with each contraction. So this breath starts as you start to feel that contraction come on. You take your deep cleansing breath in through your nose, blow everything out, and then you get into your deep breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth as the contraction continues to rise, peak, and decline. When that contraction goes away, you take another deep cleansing breath, blow all of your tension away, and relax and wait for your next contraction. This is the time where you, like I said, you're relaxing, you're resting, or you're getting up, you're walking, and you're just blowing away all of your tension. Your transition breath. This is your breath that might start to feel like you want to hyperventilate because labor is getting very intense, and you need to make sure that you're not pushing yet. You're starting to feel like you're getting to that point where you're feeling pressure in your rectum and you want to start to push, but you want to make sure that you don't push, but you also don't hold your breath. So I call this your hee-hee-hoo breath. Not hyperventilating, but they are short breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Making sure that you're taking a cleansing breath at the beginning of this contraction. Then you take your hee-hee-hoo breaths throughout the contraction. And then at the end of the contraction, then you take a deep cleansing breath again, in through your nose and out through your mouth, blowing everything away. So let's practice together. Lift your chin and you continue to think about your contraction. And breath number 3, your birthing breath. Your cervix is complete. You are ready to push your baby into your vagina and out into this world. And this takes a very focused breath, your birthing breath. It's very similar to your deep breath, but you're pushing with this breath. So as you notice a contraction starting to come on, you'll take your deep cleansing breath. Then you'll take a deep breath in through your nose, and as the contraction comes on and peaks, you're going to start to push, and you blow all of your breath out with your push. You can groan, you can make whatever noises you want to make with this push, but you get to work with your contraction during this breath. It's a very exciting time. I want to make sure that I tell you, you don't have to push with each contraction. Pushing can take a long time, so make sure you're taking breaks as needed, but make sure you continue to take your deep cleansing breath and your deep breath and your birthing breath with each contraction, whether you're pushing or not. Take a deep cleansing breath and relax and focus. Here we go. So mama, make sure you're practicing these 3 breaths now. Your deep breath, your transition breath, and your birthing breath before labor even starts, so that you really get it into your body and you really get in the swing of things. Practice this on the toilet, in the car, in the park with your kids, wherever you want to practice these breaths, but start now. Let me know in the comment section below where you're practicing these breaths. I really want to hear from you. Make sure that you're calm, relaxed, and in control in your labor process. If you want to take the next step with me to your natural birth, check out my free workbook in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.